Hey, g'day people, how's it going? Just organising the camera. Okay, there's me in the background. Right, okay. It's always sort of like a little bit sort of like sketchy right at the start of a live, you know. G'day Aiden, how's things mate? You alright? Sort of go live today, just adjusting everything. That's the light making that creaky noise, not me. So okay, so I'm just gonna do a few little things here. Put some music on. And we're going to be carving today. G'day, Mark the Maker. How you going? We're going to be carving this, and I'm not really sure what it's going to be yet. I think it's going to be some kind of Martian. G'day, Amy Joe. How's things? Nice to see you on the live the other day with Dot. It's pretty intimidating going on a live when you first start. I think you kind of get a little bit more used to it. You got to always remember, if you completely stuff it up, just delete it. You know, it doesn't really matter. And yeah, so I'm going to be carving this. I'm going to put like maybe an eye in the middle and feet down here and sort of round this off. You were so tense. You didn't seem tense. You seemed very relaxed. And Dot was there to help you out, I think. Sometimes it just takes doing it a couple of times and you get kind of used to it. You don't have to put your face on things as well. You can just do your sort of like arm shots like that where you're carving. Lots of different ways of doing lives. It's kind of fun though. You get to see people and you get to interact with them a little bit more. I tried to hide it. Yeah. Well, I couldn't see it. I didn't come across that you were tense anyway. You were talking and all of that, which is all good. Aiden says you didn't upload it yet, Amy Joe. That's the last. I actually do. To get used to live, sometimes I'll do like it privately, and just to work out what I kind of look like and sort of like the camera shots and if I sound right and all of those kind of things. And I always have like, I got a tablet, or if you got a spare phone, have this over here, and you can sort of like, when you're carving, you can be looking at that and looking at the comments, because usually this camera that I am on now will be looking down on the carving table. So, and if you haven't seen it, I carved that. It was on the weekend. I think I carved it on Saturday, made the video on Saturday as well. And it was kind of a fun little carving. I've done another carving just using drill bits before. It's actually quite hard, not to be advised, but you can use drill bits for sort of real fine details. I find sometimes it works quite well. Is that music a little bit too loud? Not really sure. Just having a look there on the things. Yeah. Oh yeah, the music on that one. You know how I put like that Amy Jo's sort of like saying about the music on that video that I released with a little skull. I've got so many comments in the past about I've got terrible choice in music and this music is ghastly. Please turn it off. I'm never watching you again because of the music. And I just think, oh yeah. And so a lot of the time I will put sort of like quite relaxed kind of music on, maybe reggae and all of that, but occasionally, you know, you've got to have some heavy metal in there. And the puppet, yeah, that's ready. Now I made that puppet like ages ago. I just sort of like saw something on YouTube about making puppets and I wanted to have a go, and so I kind of made the most complicated one I could. It's yeah, I might show you ready later on. I've made it probably about 5 years ago. Yeah, I don't know, Mark, you'll probably find out because you got everybody with a YouTube channel is going to find out. You know, there's always going to be haters out there. No matter what you do, they're going to say, I don't like that. And you kind of think, well, you know, I'm not forcing you to watch the video, so just turn it off. So, but they feel like they have to comment, I don't know, make their day or something. Yeah, I'll show you the rat now. Little ratty. It actually needs a few little repairs. His little arm's coming a little bit loose. I'll just move this a little bit. So, well, I'm gonna try and get things organised here for my puppet show. Problems with the connection on the headset. I think you can still hear me. Let's have a look what you've been saying here. Okay. G'day Josh, how you going? Mark the Maker. Yeah, you guys, like, the thing is, I know he leaves good comments and all those kind of things. Mark's got, I only leave good comments. Yeah, I don't know. It's better for yourself if you leave good comments as well. You know, you get good karma. If you believe in karma, I do. Afternoon from Josh. And Mark from Wellington has just joined. G'day Mark, how you going? Hopefully the weather's improved up there. It's all quite nice down here now too. Spring, so there's lots of spring flowers around. We had a massive kind of like heat, it was quite hot last week. Well, not hot, but like there was really, really strong winds. So I was sort of got caught out on a few fires. Spent about 2 days on fires last week, which is a bit crazy. Right, okay, so we're going to get on with carving anyway. So the first part of this carving this, is maybe I'm going to make it into some kind of weird Martian. I'm not sure. So I'm going to round off the edges, but I'm going to do it really quickly on the sander. So I'm going to take off these, and I'm just going to put on my thing. So I'll just show you on the sander, just chill out and Yeah, so just chill out, listen to some music, and communicate. So talk to each other and all those kind of things. So, right, okay. Okay, I am back. Right. We've got this a little bit more rounder. It's a really fast way of sort of like rounding it off sometimes. And I use that disc sander a lot, just in my general jewelry making, so I kind of know how to use it. Just get set up here, see what everyone's kind of been saying while I've been sanding that. Oh yeah, so Josh has got one of these. I really rate them. You know, I kind of use it on every carving I have, and I just have to get the suction table sorted out. Yeah, they're really, really good, and they're pretty cheap as well. You guys are lucky if you're in America because you don't have to pay like shipping fees and all of that kind of thing. Like me and Mark over in the bottom of the world. Just try and organise that. The live one's gone off. What's happened here? Okay, live chat. Right. Here we go. So I want to kind of get this all rounded off first. There's a couple of ways I could do it. Okay, that music isn't too loud, is it? I think I turned it up a little bit. Right, just sorting out a few beers. Just having a look back at the comments. Yeah, it's quite nice to have peaceful music sometimes. Can't have heavy metal all the time. Do your head in. Where's my spanner? Bear with me. I should have organised this before. Here it is. I always lose those little Dremel spanners. Alright. Josh, I've got that one on. This is actually not too bad for rounding off things. So let's see how fast I can do this. Yeah, if you could hit the like, that would be awesome. I've actually got a little sticker here, I should put that on. That's the wrong sticker. Oh no, I haven't got a sticker for it. Sorry, having a few technical difficulties here. Right, sorry about this. My camera's going all funny. Right. Yeah, there we go. Back to normal again. Right, okay, so let's carve this. Got the suction table going, so essentially I'm just going to round this off. So it's sort of like forming a massive cone, and then we're going to stick an eye in there, and maybe some feet down the bottom. That'll be look pretty weird. I like these kind of carvings. You don't quite know how they're going to turn out. Could look terrible. So these flat kind of bears like this are really, really good for sort of convexes, rounding things off. I must admit I don't use this one very often either. So it's Sunday over there, isn't it? It's in America and in England. It's Monday morning here. About what is it? About 9:40 in the morning. The sun is shining. It's spring. Well, this is quite a lot of wood to get rid of. Right. It's pretty cool. Amy, that trip you went on into the mountains looked really fun with the buggies and all of that. I take it you hired those buggies. Sunlight shining at Mark's house. Mark probably lives, what do you reckon, Mark? Do you live about 600 kilometres away from me? 400 miles, I guess that is. He lives over on another island that you have to catch a ferry to get to, or take a plane. New Zealand is sort of like made up of two big islands, the North Island and the South Island. Mark's in the North Island. I actually grew up in the North Island. Where Mark lives, it's on the west coast of the North Island, and sort of in that area it gets quite a lot of wind, I guess. We get a lot of wind down here as well. It's a lot drier where I live, so we have a lot more kind of forest fires and wildland fires down here. Can everybody still hear me? Hope you can. Can somebody let me know if you can still hear me talking? Okay. That's a really good idea, Josh. I reckon that would be cool. I should do that and have it in the background. Add everybody on. Some people don't want to know. We could sort of like just go like a general location. Some people don't want to be tracked down, you know. Some people on the run. No, I don't think they're on the run. This is going to be a very odd carving. We quite like those kind of carvings. Strange. It's going to be not your classic alien. And thank you for everybody for sending the pictures in on my email. You should do that for members. So send me pictures and I might talk about them in the lives this week. I mean, not the lives, the members video this week. Okay, so we've got this general shape thing happening here. Don't let that secret out, Matt. Yeah, on the run, man. Fuzz is gonna catch me trying to work out my location. No, I don't think so. I've never been arrested, actually. Still, there's time. Right, okay, so let's put an eye in. You can hear me loud and clear, that's good. Because you can never really tell when you're carving. Because we're only going to carve one eye. I'm going to make both sides kind of the same. Make that. Should we make them kind of eye in the middle? This is going to be quite weird. Make it quite big. When you're doing things like that, it doesn't really matter how big the eye is. There's no sort of like proportion thing that you have to follow when you're making an alien. It's probably over a bit there a bit. Okay, let's make the eye there. This is going to be hilarious. Well, in my mind it's going to be hilarious. Right, what do we need next? I think I might shape the eye on the outside first. Actually, this is another good bird for doing convexes. Favorite carving is your Viking. That one there, Aiden. It did turn out really well, actually. Oh, the Viking comb. That's right. Yeah, that was done ages ago. That was done out of a wood called Quebrachgo from, I think, South America somewhere. I think this has some kind of medicinal kind of uses, the wood itself. And it's extremely hard. It's one of the hardest woods in the world. And some woods, it's one of those woods that if you leave it out in the sun, it'll change colour. It's like purple heart is like that. When you first cut purple heart, it's quite a pale colour, and if you leave it in the sunlight, then it will slowly sort of darken, and the purple will get richer. Okay, might do is sort of do like a bag underneath it. Do that. You take this back a bit so it sticks out a little bit more. And I see Joe from Woodworker's Dilemma's got a challenge going on. I think his challenge is due a long, long time away. And Amy Jo's still got her moon challenge still going. I still got to do that. Sometime I'm going to do that. Yeah, I should really do a Viking challenge. And because I know a lot of people who watch this channel have already carved a Viking, so I could just make a challenge, and we could do sort of just like get you to send your Viking pictures in to me, and then I'll make a little video about it. I think that's kind of a good way of doing it. So there's no sort of like prizes or anything like that. It's just kind of a little bit of fun. And if you're having trouble with the Viking and want some tips, you can always ask me in the comments or on these lives. Now, if you're just tuning in, this is carving of an extremely weird eye in a spiky cone thing. Oh yeah, Josh. You'd be good on a live, Josh. I'm sure. You know, you could sort of do a silent live if you want. You can just do carving, and people can just comment if they wanted to. There's heaps of different options, isn't there, for lives? Right, we're sort of starting to get a little bit more details. Well, hang on a second. Just having a look at the comments. When I was a kid, about 6 years old, we went to a Viking settlement. They found. I took 2 non-fragments home in my pocket, and I still have them. Awesome. Probably couldn't do that now. Probably be security on there or something like that. But when you're carving strange things like this, it's best just to sort of like not think about it too much, just make some bold moves and then fix up your mistakes as you go along. Okay. Might just try and get a little bit of a eyelid thing going on so I can work that out. Just can't. Okay, we've got kind of an eyelid there. Does it look alright? I think we'll take that one a little bit further that way. Just kind of sketching it in at the moment. Okay, now what I want to do is I'm going to actually try and make that pupil really stand out. So what I'm going to do is, Mark, I'm going to probably still be going on this in 20 minutes. You can't see me finishing this anytime soon. Is I'll mark in like that part there is sort of like the center, or probably that part there. That's what I don't want to carve, so I'm going to make it sort of like fall away like this, so it kind of is a little bit more spherical. I'll try doing it with this at the moment. I'll zoom in a little bit. Whoa. What I always kind of find with putting eyes in, you put the eyelids in, and then you sort of make this sort of like a sphere like this. And because you've done that, then the eyelid's really deep here, so then you just take the eyelid back again. So it kind of matches the pupil, kind of follows the pupil around. That kind of thing. Yeah, so it's Monday here. I've got my plans for the rest of the day is I've made this little man out of sort of, it's called monster clay, and it's sort of just a oil-based clay. And I'm going to turn it into bronze eventually. But the next step in it is I've got to make a mold of it. So I'll be making a box that surrounds it. There's only a little man about that big. And so I'll be doing that. Just having a look at the comments. Yeah, so I make the box and I just make it out of sort of shiny kind of like kitchen top material, you know, that chipboard with the, I think people call it melamine or formica, lots of different names for it. But I just buy cover sheets of that so I can sort of make these boxes. I'm thinking this eye needs to be way bigger. Let's make it bigger. Yeah, so I make the box and then I um, put the little man inside the box and then I pour silicone over it. So that'll set, and so what that means is then I cut the silicone and I can make wax molds, which will then get cast into bronze. I don't actually do the casting. I just send the casting away to get done. It's quite a complex procedure. They sort of cover the wax in a ceramic shell. It looks like some kind of like cartoony monster thing. Yeah, Josh, it can be whatever you want, these kind of carvings, eh? You just start them and then you sort of like, I think what's quite nice about them is you kind of react to things as you go along. You sort of see, oh yeah, that looks good, so you'll sort of accentuate certain things on the carving. What do you reckon? Do you reckon the eye needs to be slightly bigger? I think it still needs to be slightly bigger. Let's take it to about there. Get some more music on. G'day, Dances with Aardvarks. How you going, mate? Right. I'm just gonna, and Dances with Aardvarks, we're just sort of like doing a crazy kind of carving today. It's not of this world, I guess you would say. We're really trying to get the shape right at the moment of that eye. You can sort of see it's really deep there, so we'll take that back. Okay, what we need to do is we need to go back to an aggressive burr. Go back to this one. Just take all this kind of stuff back. I kind of like the bulge in the middle with the eye, so I might accentuate that a little bit by narrowing this down a little bit here. I'm getting pretty close to the left hand. Yeah. Sometimes I do. I'm not going to say I'm not going to hit myself, but I haven't hit myself in a long time. Touch wood. I think I've only hit myself once, quite badly. But, you know, I'm on a live now, so who knows what can happen. Blood could go splattering over the camera. I shouldn't be joking about these things. Right, now we'll take that back a little bit. It's mainly just sort of like getting the shape right before you start putting in details. So what I'm concentrating on is sort of just the sort of eye in here and the shape of this part here. And I'll work on the spherical nature of that next. I'd get a bunch of views if I spread my blood all over the camera, probably. I wouldn't recommend it though. Okay, so I just need to find another burr. There's the one I want. So that's the short taper. I'm going to put on the long taper. Yeah, there's all different ways of bracing the work when you're carving. I like to actually press it into the table a lot. And I like to have this hand on the table when I'm sort of like carving as well. So that's why I always have that spongy thing there, because I put this sort of like heel on here like this. And I'm sort of using it almost as a lever sometimes. This is one of my favourite birds, the long taper bird from Pupil. Hi Josh, is the video where I made that skull with the drill bits was good. Kind of a fun thing. I kind of like quite like the edit as well. That was kind of fun to do. It's sort of like kind of edited around the music a little bit. That one. Yeah, we're sort of kind of getting close to that being kind of like the right shape and all of that, which I quite like. And so we've got both sides. Now I'm going to sort of like try and make this into a eyelid, so sort of like about here and then coming down here somewhere like that. Not quite sure how that's going to work, but we will give it a go. Okay. Might do something drastic here and put a cutter burr on. I actually enjoyed editing that video. That was kind of fun to do. Spent a bit of time looking for that music. It's pretty hard to find good music. Okay. I think what's going to make this look kind of cool is when we start putting in the pupils, well, pupil, you know, the details of the eye. See, I'm just sort of like trying to get this a little bit rounder, so it kind of follows the eyeball. Might just put some more music on. The great thing about these bears here is they just leave such a nice finish on the wood. I don't like to use it for like real large removal of the wood though, because they dull down pretty quick. Right, and we're going to do this. Do the bottom eyelid. So coming down like that. See what a difference that makes? Looks pretty cool now. G'day Amy Jo, you're back. What are you carving at the moment, Amy Jo? Right. Trying to figure out what I'm going to do next. See these eyelids here? Often like your bottom eyelid's going to tuck under the top one. Have I got something? I haven't really got anything by hand. So we can sort of like extend that a little bit, and this bit will tuck under that. That will make it look a little bit more like an eye. Well, you know. And Mark's back as well. G'day, Mark. Right. So we're just getting the bottom eyelid to tuck under the top eyelid. Extend that top eyelid a little bit. Right, do this side. So see what I mean by it sort of like tucking underneath? You can sort of see it on that side especially. That's a good idea. Dancers use it as a ring holder, or I could put the little skull on top as well. That could look quite cool. Okay, now I'm just going to sort of like generally shape things for the moment. Great thing about this is I don't have to carve the other eye to match it. Okay, so I might go back in with that aggressive burr now and just sort of shape things up a little bit. Oh yeah, see you Amy Jo, thanks for calling in. See you on the next one. Just trying to get that eye to stand out a little bit. trying to make it flow a little bit better. Just reading Dance's comment that you give it wing nut ears. That would look quite funny. 2 ones there, or maybe up there, or maybe down there. Like Charles. I don't know. I would not like to be a royal. They've got a horrible life, you know, they've got all that money, but they're under the spotlight all the time. Can't really do your own thing. Gonna give it 1 foot maybe? I don't know. I probably only got room to do 2 little feet. I think 2 little feet would look better, but you know. Okay. Okay, so we'll work on this eye now. Just do a little bit of shaping around their eye. Another one of my favourite bears is this little spear bear. Probably not the best thing to round off the eye, but hey, do that. Okay. No, you know, I'm not a big fan of caviar either. Yeah, I think this will look quite cool when it's done. I think actually needs to be lower. Anyway, I'm gonna work on the pupil just at the moment. Sorry this is taking so long, but you know, these detailed carvings, they take a long time. G'day John, how you going? Making a crazy carving today. I'm not sure what it is, what planet it's from. That's the fun of carving, isn't it? You can make whatever you want. I never run out of ideas. What I tend to do is I'll go onto Pinterest and I will look for things. I actually look at a lot of ceramic things because they have got some quite cool kind of like monsters made of ceramic and all of those kind of things, which is a lot easier to make monsters out of than wood carving, but you know. Okay, now what I'm going to use is on that top eyelid. You can use like a T-shaped burr, but I find these trumpet burrs quite nice because what I want to do is I want to go along that top bit there, and like the trumpet burr doesn't dig too much into the eye. Whereas if you use a T-shaped burr, then it will cut a line into the eye pupil as well. G'day Ryan, how you going? Sorry, I haven't been on your lives, Ryan, because usually they're like at 5 AM for me. I saw you had one, I think it was yesterday. So I'll get you to get a little bit closer to this so you can sort of see what I'm doing. Hopefully that's kind of in focus. See how it's just sort of like really smoothing that part of the eye out. That's still quite rough there. Sorry, I don't seem to be able to focus it very well today. Getting the eye there. We can do the bottom eyelid as well. You might want to take it back a little bit so it's just a little bit closer to the eyeball. Okay, so stand back out. G'day Roy, how you going? If I missed anyone, say hello to John. John written, I've concluded that mastering anything is having the discipline and patience to achieve perfection. Yeah, I would say my wife tells me I'm a very patient person. I'm just using the side of the burr here just to go over the eye pupil. So we're kind of getting into like the detail of the eye now. You can sort of see it really starting to take shape. So I often do that and get that sort of like line across the eyelid really nice. And we'll just play around with the eyelids for a while, getting them right. Josh, patience is for hospitals. Right, okay. So you can sort of see these lines are a little bit harsh, but we can smooth those out in a few different ways. Trying to find a diamond burr that I want to use. I always lose the burrs. That's what the problem is when you get too many burrs, you always lose them. Ah, here it is. Okay. What else has anyone put? Ryan's just come in. How's your channel going, Ryan? Seems to be going pretty well, what I see of it. I think you're doing a really great job. So I just go over with this diamond burr just to smooth out some of the harsh edges. And I'll just go sort of like, you see that kind of edge there, I'll just go over it like that, and I'll just take off the real kind of 90-degree angle and round it off. Same with that one below it. Just trying to make things look a little bit more natural for this weird looking creature. Quite like this flame diamond bear. Had this one going for about a year now. Not living in America, I don't quite know all the shops that are over there, but this is from Master Carves. I don't know if they're a big name over there or not. So that's that done. Now I'll just show you. With the T-burrs, you can actually put like, if you're going real, let's just go really detailed here. Ryan's got the channels going good. Yeah, man, if people just check out other people's channels, that would be cool. And if you have a channel, you can put it in the chat if you want. It's all good. I did actually like the cat, Roy. I think that your cat is one of my favourite birdhouses that you've made. And I'm not saying anything bad about the other birdhouses, but I don't know, that cat just had something about it that sort of is kind of like humorous as well. So with this one, what we're going to do is we're just going to go under the eyelid. But we've got to be really careful, because why we're doing that is just to make it look like the eyelid is a little bit separate from it. Well, separate from the pupil. So you can sort of see just in there where it's probably not picked up that well on this camera. And you can also use these T-burrs to sort of like smooth off the pupil as well. So you can see it's not really obvious, but it just looks a little bit more like separated. Are you putting it in your store? Is that like an Etsy store, Roy? Yeah, Master Carves, I believe, is the name of the shop. Now, how I buy those bears in New Zealand is I buy them from a shop that imports them here. I'm not sure if how you'd buy them in England, really. I just really like them. They're a little bit expensive compared to other diamond bears. I think for 10 I think they're $10, 10 American dollars for 4 of them. I've got them in my description. I don't make any money from them, and I've never heard from them. I did sort of like send them an email saying I was going to put them in my shop and all of that, and never heard back from them. So that's all right. I think living in New Zealand, it's a little bit hard to get sponsored by people. I don't know. I've tried a few people, a few companies, but nobody's kind of interested. I do the only kind. It's not even really a sponsorship. I just got an affiliate link with Kutzel, and I just do the affiliate links with Amazon as well. It's a little bit more complicated, the Amazon one. Right, that's looking pretty cool. Okay, I'm just going to take a little bit of a break. Looks like something from the Muppets. Yeah, it does. Looks like sort of like Monsters Inc. kind of thing or something. Yeah, dances. Master Carver makes tools, I think. Roy's got an Etsy shop. Cool. The tower with the eye on it, the Lord of the Rings. Yeah, true. Dremel is sponsoring everyone. Yeah, their dog here in the UK. Oh, I wish I could get a Dremel sponsorship. They're not very good. Like, I just couldn't get one. They won't even let me into that sort of. I don't know. It's sort of like a group in America because you're only allowed to join if you're in America. So that's all good. Right, okay, so we're going to put a pupil in here. Just trying to think of how to do it. Let's sort of do it like that. Maybe have it looking up a little bit. Let's draw it on to see kind of what it's going to look like. Oh. Just trying to get it in the right place. I kind of think that looks pretty cool. Kind of have to see it sort of from that angle. Yeah, let's do that. Right. Yeah, I've never had a Fordham. The reason why I carve with Dremel is because they're kind of like a universal tool. And if I carved with something kind of a little bit more expensive on a YouTube channel, people can't sort of like relate to it. Something like that. Right. Yeah, I think that looks pretty cool. Just trying to decide how I'm going to put that pupil in. What's the different kind of ways? I think I'm going to go in with this Dremel burr here. Oh, I've been going for quite a while. I'm just going to go into a finish, I think, today. Well, we'll see. Started 1 hour ago. Yeah, second hand. Good tools are good to buy. What is a sideball guy? Here, I'm going to do this eye. Okay. Okay. You kind of, it's kind of difficult because you only really get one shot at the eye, the eye, sort of iris and stuff. So I need to take kind of all that stuff back now. Might actually use a different burr. What I'm going to use. Or I might go in aggressively and use this cutter burr. Like a robot eye. Um, okay. It takes a while to do the pupil because you kind of want to approach it quite gradually. Okay, so now I'm going to stick on a T-shaped burr. How long have you been on YouTube for? I'm not exactly sure. I think it's maybe 3.5 years. I think. And I've probably been carving for 4 years. But I could sculpt pretty well before I started carving. Get rid of this line. I just slightly going over the pupil again, just get rid of that fuzzy stuff so I know where that line is. Okay, I know what I'm going to use. Leave that one on there. And I will go to what I was using before, that trumpet shaped burr. Oh yeah, Dances with Airbucks. I saw. I think that was. I think that was Joe that was had carved that Hellboy, and he stuck his sunglasses on it and a short. Yeah. Yes, I wear a monocle. I wear it everywhere, you know. I just try and look studious. I hang out at the library with my monocle on. She have one of those sort of like berets as well. It's really trying to get that line around quite defined. It's always a bit of a difficult one. There's no kind of easy way of doing this. Right. So I'm trying to keep it in frame there. So to sort of see how long I was working on that for, just to get that kind of defined line. It's quite hard to get a defined line in an eye. I always find it's easier if you go in with sort of like a sphere burr, put it in, and then go in with your sharper burrs to get that real sharp line happening. That was looking pretty cool. Okay. Right. Okay, we'll just put that little dot in the middle. Yeah, I think it's good having weird stuff in your workshop. Stick it out in the front yard as well, so nobody kind of comes around. It gets sort of like rumours forming about you in the community that you live. That's all good. Right. Okay, just trying to decide where this little dot should go. The eye's going up there, probably the dot would go about there. Well, a little bit over maybe, about there. How's that looking? Just going to try and sort out a few little things. So, having a few problems with the camera. Okay, what do we got going on in chat? Anyone seen Black Widow about recently? Nope. Rory's got, I had a strange thing today. I made a short, but they blocked the music in 2 territories. Can't find out what territories they are. I wouldn't worry about it too much, Rory. It's not classed as a strike, so I'm not too bothered. Yeah, I wouldn't be too bothered about that. Just as long as you, I find for shorts, if you use the music off YouTube, you're generally pretty good at that. Well, I haven't had that happen to me. Oh, Joe's in the house. G'day, Joe. How you going? Everyone's just been talking about you. All good things, you know. I was just talking about the Hellboy that you was making. Oh, Black Widow, not window. Okay, well, actually might use a cone, one of those bowl burrs to put that little dot in the middle. Okay, I find when the flex shafts get a little bit older, there's a little bit more play in this thing. And so this one has got quite a bit of play in it. So when I'm doing real detailed work, I'll use that one there. Yeah, I loved that movie Hellboy. It was I like those kind of movies, those superhero movies where the superhero is quite comical. There's quite a few of them around. Right, one shot. Yeah, looks pretty cool. I think it looks good anyway. Right, I'm just going to tidy things up. Wouldn't mind actually finishing this today. Right. Alright, let's put on a couple of bigger bears. Let's bring out the... I was going to put feet in, wasn't I? Right, how am I going to do these feet? Might take that back a little bit. I'll do like a foot like that, and a foot like that. Maybe they need to be separated a bit. Go along like that. Right. Put it on the old, everybody's favourite bear, the Cutzel Flame Bear Extreme one. Oh yeah, so looks like Joe's going to have a live soon. Okay, so if I want to maybe do these feet sort of coming out from under this thing, I've got to kind of think about that. Okay, so what I might do is I might call it quits here, and then we're going to have a look at Joe's carving. I'm getting a little bit tired, I need a coffee or something. But we've got up to that point there. It's looking pretty cool. I quite like him. It's kind of like a little monster. And yeah, Dustin's always flying with that bear. So I think I'll do another live and I'll finish this off. I reckon he would look really cool if we added sort of like a dye on this wood and have maybe just the pupil white with that black, and maybe the feet would be just wood. And so we'll tackle that later on in the week. But hey, thank you everybody for hanging out. Hope you've enjoyed this live and the creation of a new sort of creature that's going to enter the world and walk around and do good things, I hope. Right, okay. See you later, everybody. Over and out.